Oh no.
The bland story feels half-baked and never does anything interesting with its impressive roster of beloved characters who've rarely or never had the chance to meet before, making this celebration of 50 years of Weekly Shonen Jump a disappointment.
Oh jeez.
あなた方命拾いしたようですね。引き上げるとしましょう。
Hello everybody, what is up? Prof Toast here, and today we're going to be talking about Jump Force because there's probably been a lot of you who's been pretty excited for this game, and there's also a lot of you have probably seen the reviews and go, oh god, this game looks garbage. So I figured, you know what, I've had a bit of time to actually play around with the game, mess around with the story, the online modes, and all the fancy stuff, and kind of get a feel for the game, and basically give you my thoughts on is, hey, should you get this game? Is it crap? Is it a waste of $60? So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Alright, so the first thing that I've seen pretty much half of the criticism come for is the cutscene graphics, as you can see right here. As you see, some people showing like, you know, the freaking neck doing some sort of weird giraffe neck. And another thing, the one that actually just kind of threw me off guard, and I was like, what the hell happened, is Goku's hands. I mean, look at these. Look at these.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the... no.
And just like some of the character animations that have just, how you've seen the cutscenes, like I know I've seen one where Ryuk's wings weren't animated in some of the cutscenes. I haven't actually got to that part. As far as I've seen, they were there when I saw it, but I don't know if they're there later on. And a lot of this is supposed to be fixed with update if it hasn't already been fixed. I think a lot of these ones pointing out all these graphical stuff is stuff that I've actually seen that was before the game's launch for the people who, I guess, paid more for the pre-order and actually got, you know, to get the game early and everything. But I got the game on launch day. It had like, I think about a 2 gig update or something like that. So I had an update. I've been playing it. This, for just reminders, on a PS4 Pro. It's not on an Xbox or anything. I do hear that the main console choice for this is a PS4 Pro, so I don't know if maybe a lot of these issues were just on Xbox. I'm not 100% sure since I haven't been able to really test it out. But I can say, at least after playing with the update, that during the cutscenes, I haven't noticed any wonky animations. I haven't noticed anything weird as shit like this right here. Frieza just freaking floating, just staying in this position, just floating straight up and not even moving. So I haven't witnessed anything like that. That just sounds freaking weird, but I don't know. So far, it hasn't really bothered me with the cutscenes. I mean, yeah, it looks a little bit wonky, and then what was it? Also the fact that there is no voice acting after like the first chapter of the game, so that's kind of like, kind of sucks, but at the same time it's like not too big of a deal to me because I'm still like, you know, having fun with the game, honestly. And then also there has been long loading times that have been reported that it's like it takes like almost 1.5 to 2 minutes, so I think whatever they did with this current update, if it's the main one that I'm thinking of, is because so far the loading times, it's a little bit kind of ish long, but it's nothing over like a minute or 2 minutes like everybody was saying, so it's not crazy bad with the loading screens. I've seen longer at certain times and everything. So other than that, yeah, those have been the main issues with the graphics. I mean, other than that, with fighting and doing the actual matches, they've looked perfectly fine to me, and so far it's been a blast. It's been fun to play. There have been certain instances where even in IGN's review, although I don't know what the best review to go off of, but they did mention sometimes difficulty spikes. So I did know some missions where I'd be doing a level 5 match and it would sit there and be like, oh, this is easy, yeah, okay. Then other level 5 matches, like, they would just literally dominate me in round 2 and stuff. I was like, what the hell just happened with this difficulty? But other than that, it hasn't been too bad. So yeah, so for the voice acting, it has only Japanese voice acting. I know some may be bothered with that. It doesn't really matter for me either way. The only one I really concentrate on is freaking the Dragon Ball in English. But another reason is because imagine the freaking licensing nightmare that would come from, you know, trying to get half the English voice actors through every single series. Like, hey, can you do lines in this game? So yeah, so that part doesn't really bother me. But the main saving grace of this game is Asta from Black Clover. They kept us yelling, and it is glorious in every match. It just makes the match like 50% better, and I just love it. Just see for yourself.
命令するでない。これでどうだ。おりゃ。まだだ。これでどうだ。負けるわけにはいかねえ。どけ。手裏剣。よっ。俺はここで限界を超える。ブラックメテオライト。
I mean, really, it's just, as I call Black Clover, kids screaming at clouds. But yeah, but all in all, it's pretty fun at last. I don't know. Because some people were annoyed at this yelling, I honestly just find it fucking hilarious. So when I'm fighting with them, it's freaking funny as hell to me. And so yeah, so the next part I would probably touch on is the CACs or custom characters you get to make. So far, as you can see, here's mine that I did right here. It's actually pretty cool. I actually honestly enjoy it. I've seen tons of different variations when going towards missions. Half the time I was like, okay, I'm gonna go over here. Nobody's here. All of a sudden I see like 20 people cluster up in the missions area, which is kind of funny at times. But pretty much the character customization is pretty cool. You got a decent amount of hairstyles from different series. You can obviously tell different facial markings from either One Piece, Naruto. I forgot. There's other areas, other series that had like the facial markings and all that, but all in all, you can pretty much customize it to look like something inspired off of one of your favorite animes, try to do something completely custom, and there's tons of different costumes you can buy once you earn, you know, in-game currency and all that, so it's pretty fun. You can also pretty much, you know, hey, if you want an attack from Dragon Ball Z, but then also attack from One Piece, then another attack from freaking, Saint Seiya and stuff, or sorry, Knights of the Zodiac. That's what the Japanese one is called. But anyways, so it's pretty cool. You can fully customize your character with whatever attacks. You start off with some base attacks depending on whether you choose Naruto, Goku, or Luffy as your mentor, and you can pretty much go spend in-game currency and, you know, upgrade your attacks to however you want to play your character. So definitely pretty cool. So the main question is also, is this game for everyone? Are you going to enjoy it? Is this the big AAA game you were expecting? It's going to be a blockbuster? Maybe not. Like I said, I think people were expecting this to be a gigantic AAA game. I mean, don't get me wrong, the freaking fights and graphics are awesome and fun as hell, especially if you're an anime fan. But if you're expecting something along the lines of like cinematics like God of War, Gears of War, or was it freaking Red Dead Redemption? Yeah, no, you're gonna be disappointed because it's nothing like that. They have some of the cutscenes that actually do look pretty good sometimes. Like in the very beginning cutscenes, those look freaking awesome. But as far as I've seen for some of the later cutscenes, I don't know if maybe they're saving some of the major well animated ones for later. But yeah, they're nothing to write home about. But all in all, if you're not a gigantic anime fan, you may be like, oh, I've seen Dragon Ball or something, and you're expecting a gigantic AAA game, you may be disappointed. But if you're a big fan of anime, you've seen half the Shonen series, you've seen Rurouni Kenshin, Naruto, Saint Seiya, Yu Yu Hakusho, and just all of them and stuff, then yeah, so you're gonna be, if you're a fan of all those, then yeah, you're gonna love this game, because honestly, this game is pretty much for big fans of the anime and stuff. And for what I've seen, they are fixing half of the issues they got now in the update, so it's not going to be too bad. So if you're asking yourself, hey, is this worth $60? Yeah. I mean, if you're, like I said, if you're a huge anime fan, you love all the Shonen Jump series, and the cool part is they got freaking Ichigo from Bleach in his newer form with this Quincy and actual Soul Reaper weapon. So I thought it was a cool little add-in that they put in there. And yeah, so if you're a big fan of half of these animes and it looks freaking cool to you, then by all means I say definitely go get it, because yeah, you're gonna have a fun time with it. If you're not like a huge fan of half the animes, or you don't even recognize most of the animes besides like maybe the big three, then you may or may not have fun with it. But all in all, I found it to be an enjoyable experience. It's definitely kind of like an online type game, so yeah, if you do decide to play offline, it's just going to be a flat empty lobby. But if you got PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live, yeah, you're going to see a shit ton of different customizable characters going around and everything. So all in all, I thought it was actually a pretty fun game. I'm not going to try to give it a score yet because I haven't finished it. I might save that for a later video. But other than that, yeah, if you guys have any questions about the game, any issues you've experienced, would definitely be curious to see anybody who's played it on the Xbox, if you've noticed how any worse performance versus the PS4. I don't know. I haven't been able to see. I haven't even seen. I think this should be available on PC. I think. I don't know. I need to go look it up. But yeah. Oh yeah. Never mind. Yeah, it is. So it is available on Steam. So who knows? I'm curious which versions run the best or worst out of the three of them. So let me know in the comments if you guys have experienced like anything weird, because half the stuff I've seen that people were complaining about that looked weird is basically all stuff before the game's official launch day. I haven't seen really much else after the launch day, because I know the main update that at least I got, that was at least about 2 gigs, did seem like it fixed a lot of what I've seen people complaining about. So I don't know. But anyways, if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe, hit the post notification bell, maybe slap a like on this video. And for those of you guys who are returning here, I thank you guys for watching. As always, I will catch you guys later.